Up, homies? We gotta talk about Amouranth and her stupid husband because both of these people are pathetic. I don't think there's really truly one victim in this situation, but the only difference now is instead of them arguing over the phone like they did back in 2022 and then looking like the husband was more of the bad guy, now they're arguing flat out on stream and for hours at that, not cutting off the stream, proving that both of them are definitely doing it for clout, or there might be certain times that he's trying to cut off the stream, but even when he could just leave and get off the stream, he doesn't. He chooses to stay on camera, sometimes even wrestling or scuffling with her to get into the camera or to get out of the camera. If it's really that bad, y'all should have just gotten divorced back when that BS happened back in 2022 and everybody was feeling bad for Amouranth.
Multi-millions of dollars. You want to burn it all to the ground because you're sure, whine about it. I don't give a f anymore. I'd rather be broke again and deal with this shit anymore.
Is someone who I've called one of the hardest working humans on all of Twitch for years now. You should also support Amouranth as a victim. And there are a few people online who are taking the situation to shit on Ammo, and I think that's just fucking dumb, to be honest.
But no, now we're back here 3 years later. Y'all are still together. Supposedly, you said he was a good man. Y'all are getting interviewed by Aiden Ross and everybody else because he saved you from thugs that broke into your house.
It's a night of sheer terror as a woman is brutally by 3 masked home invaders. She's internet personality Caitlin Saragusa, known to her millions of fans as Amouranth.
It's in here.
She brings them across a courtyard to another building in their compound where there is a surprise waiting for them. Caitlin's husband, Nick, is watching the drama unfold on security cameras. He was armed and ready at the top of the staircase. At the sound of gunfire, they run for their lives.
But then why are y'all on here months later talking about all this BS and airing out y'all's dirty laundry? About, oh, he might have wanted to have me or, oh, you might be trying to get a financial settlement.
And this fight started till now as today. You said you were unhappy long before I ever said, you know what, I could see it if you did want me killed. I could see that. You said you were unhappy before, so you're not trying to act like
say I'm unhappy and that means I have you plotted a kill.
No, it's me thinking about all the shitty things you say to me. Like the last time we argued, you said, I wish I hadn't saved you so you wouldn't be attached to me.
Saved her life. But maybe I was actually plotting.
Yeah, so you're threatening to divorce the woman that you claimed to love so much that you saved.
If I was plotting, I wouldn't divorce you because then I wouldn't get anything. You make no sense.
Well, you prefer a financial split, though. You want financial
split. Which means I definitely don't get
divorce.
Anything. Because it's outlined. Look, right now, if we get a divorce and you die, your parents get your half. If we're together and you die, I get it. So then I would never say that if I was trying to have you killed.
So supposedly it gets to the point where Amouranth's husband exposes the fact that she was giving, the job of the hands. She was doing real good with her hands, all right, with supposedly a fresh and fit producer.
Can we talk about you kissing black men while we're married?
That is not even true. Oh my God.
Oh. We don't want to talk about that one.
We can talk about that, sure.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You had me go on Tinder dates that I didn't want to go on, and then you started calling me while we were at the karaoke bar a lot.
You asked me if you could have an open relationship.
That is no.
Oh, you didn't?
You were wanting an open relationship.
No, did you ask that? Okay, maybe I will sleep with Aaron. Did we say that?
No, that is
never?
not.
You never asked that?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. We're gonna lie to your chat now. Okay.
For literally not lying.
And you didn't give him the job in the parking lot?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Correct. I
didn't drive up on you guys together, you giving him a hand job in the parking lot in Chinatown.
These men can't even find that would make us money of such sexual acts that you are claiming right now. Yet you're saying I would do it off stream for no money?
Yes.
You're retarded.
Oh my God, because stars never have sex off.
We don't know what's happening behind closed doors, but if he's willing to wrestle with her so much over a camera and talk about how she's being defiant and how he was shouting at her back in 2022 when he didn't think he was being recorded, it sounds like this dude is a lot worse off the camera. Not saying I know anything for a fact, but based off his behavior here, yeah, it don't look good.
That's fine.
Regardless.
I'm not unokay with being observed.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well,
at my
then
face.
leave. I'm not going to follow you.
So you're literally just going to be super defiant, is that right?
Shit. Talk about problems. Hey, what the is wrong with you, bro? Leave.
my
You
face.
can move. You can
Dude,
go away.
I wasn't in camera view. You moved the camera view.
Bro?
It's literally, I was waiting for a response. You're just calling me crazy then.
I didn't say you were crazy.
No. Dude, I'm gonna give you one last chance. I'm gonna irrevocably destroy everything. I can tell you something that shatters you forever, and I'll start tweeting about it too.
But what? Why would you want to do that? I don't understand.
Because you are literally telling me I did not say something that I literally said.
That should be okay to let me.
You're just right here. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. You're about to lose your entire fucking life in terms of everything that's been built because you're too obstinate to just merely accept that you didn't hear a thing. But I'm already very forgiving about that.
Script of L-U-T-H. You know what you are.
I would lock my door, but he broke that too. So.
Best advice I can give
That was
during
the
my
day
divorce
that
my
he
grandma
fucking
gave.
Took the
This
the
too
phone
shall
from
pass.
Me, both phones from me. And so I ran in here to call the cops, and he literally kicked the door in and broke. Like, this doesn't even have a hinge anymore.
But why should he care? He already said that he doesn't care about people's opinions after this time. Why didn't you just stay silent after the last time like you did back in 2022? You didn't come out and say anything. But now y'all are arguing on stream for the entire world to see, and you want people to know how unfazed you are by telling them. Which it sounds like you're pretty phased, bro. Because then why would you talk about it this time after you didn't last time, if it really doesn't faze you and you don't care about what people think?
Negative comments, right? Endless negative comments. It didn't affect me. Like, I've always heard streamers say, and she's always told me, oh, it eventually eats at you. Eventually it eats at you. Maybe that's true. We'll find out. But for now, it doesn't bother me. Like, it doesn't. Like, I can read it and smile, right? It's not that I don't register it. It's just that, like, I don't know, like, oh wow, there's a person in the world that doesn't like me. Like, so, right? Like, there's probably a lot of those. It's fine, okay? Let them say their I don't mind that at all.
And then eventually it gets to the point where Amouranth calls the police on him for supposedly doxing, which I don't know if he actually did or not.
What's up? What are you doing?
Calling the police.
Why?
Because you're doxing at this point. It's dangerous.
What?
You have reached the Houston
What
Emergency 911. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker.
All right, here we go.
Houston 911, you need medical?
Yeah, we're live streaming.
Eventually, Amouranth starts screaming her head off, talking about how nobody can help her. The police can't even help her.
Friends can know your position on this.
What is your problem?
Strongly enough, they have to swap.
I cannot deal with this anymore.
Can you imagine that?
Call your dad,
She's
bro.
actually defending the
Just
guy
tip
who
$1.
slaughtered me. I
If you
catalyzed.
hate me, just kill me, please. It would be so much easier.
Random just tip
I
$1.
can't deal with this
Man,
anymore.
shut you are community member
yelling at me,
while
I guess.
blood
I
runs
can't
down.
deal with it. You won't leave. You won't shut up.
I'm
what
talking-
did I do? The cops won't help me. No
talking
one can help me.
Destiny little Steve.
I'm talking.
Would stop you just ask you to leave, and we're at the same place we would be.
I know.
They will not help.
Chief Bomb just tipped $1.
There's nothing
Chat,
I
should I
can
ban
legally
her?
do. I'm just.
No, hey, we can figure it out, okay?
She's now talking to the person.
Joe
she
Peach
previously
just tipped
talked
$1.
to also.
I can't take it anymore. Guys,
fucking great.
play some Oblivion. Take care.
They say that like betrayal makes the strangest bedfellows. Absolutely true.
Look, I'm
Joe Peach just tipped $3. Motherfucker, this is Joe Peach. I'm coming for your ass.
I'm not
Amouranth,
even
hold
doing
on.
anything.
I'm not
to you.
saying you're doing anything. I'm facing an argument. You dumb. Obviously, everyone can see we're on video. Shut up.
Yell at me some
XQC
more.
just tipped $1.
How did you get so stupid?
You mean how did I get
Chief Bomb
upset that
just
you thought
tipped
I was going to have you
$1.
murdered and
Watch
said that
Drank
to
on
everyone
Twitch.
I
online?
wish you would now at this point. It's ridiculous what you're putting me
feel like I'm justified.
$2.
I feel like I'm very justified in being upset that you thought I was going to have you murdered when I saved you.
You were upset before then!
Sport for him.
Shut up!
And I still saved you!
Last time you were mad at me, you told me you wish you hadn't saved me because then we wouldn't have this bond of me being attached to you. Because you want to divorce me. Pick what you want. You want to divorce me.
You're slandering
Which
so
one?
hard.
I can't do anything
You're
apparently.
slandering so hard.
Leave her alone.
I said I wish, that, someone else had saved you because you have this weird attachment to
weird attachment to my husband.
Just tipped $1.
Great.
Hey, Amouranth.
Bro,
can you help me get unbanned from Kick?
That was
keeps getting me banned.
No, that was a different time
Shout out
entirely. This weird
Cowan W.
attachment was
Troy
after the robbery. You dumb.
You're a millionaire, and you outed all this stuff years ago. Over 2 years ago, you outed all of this information. Why are you not divorced? All that talk you had said, Master's giving Dobby a sock. Now I don't have to wear cleavage, and I can cover up more.
Multi-millions of dollars. You want to burn it all to the ground because you're a sure, whine about it. I don't give a f anymore. I'd rather be broke again and deal with this shit anymore. And I don't have to wear cleavage every day. I can wear clothes. Master has given Dobby a sock. Dobby is free.
Alright, then why are you still doing the OF stuff? Why are you still doing everything that you were doing 2 years ago that supposedly your husband was forcing you to do? Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? It's almost like you enjoy doing it, or you enjoy the money, or you just like being in your toxic relationship. Because I can understand if you're financially dependent on the person, but it doesn't seem like that's you. You could easily just get a divorce and you're probably fine. Especially off of the way he talks about y'all's money, complaining about how y'all don't make $2 million a month anymore, and it's more around $1 million altogether now.
We have a Kick contract, and we still do OnlyFans. She does, right? The amount of money we make with both, with the exception of the last 2 months, has always been less than what OnlyFans alone used to make in 22 and 23. 2022 and 2023 and 2021. Back then, OnlyFans often hit a monthly of $2 million. Currently, last month we did over 2, but this month and every other month under the Kick contract, Kick plus OnlyFans, did about 1.2 to 1.3. Sometimes 1.5. Actually, kind of frequently 1.5. But you get what I'm saying? So if you look at it, we made more money in 22 and 23 per month.
Oh, for you!
Any of the months in the last 2 years.
Even by the metrics you just said, she's been popular for the better part of 5 years now. So if she was making $1 mil a month for 5 years, she's got somewhere from $50 to $100 million. Like, I don't get it. It just seems like this year is just very money hungry. And eventually it ends up with Amouranth being curled up in the fetal position like a child. Still conveniently in the camera shot. Still streaming, by the way.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, I think you're in a loop right now, but I don't understand, Angelica, I don't understand why. Because we have been making sure she only gets at most 1 Vyvanse a day. I don't even think you didn't take one today. And so it's like, she's just acting like she's looping, or at least I'm assuming that because the conspiracy theory thing. But otherwise, it's kind of imperceptible to tell that she's acting irregular, except that also, she just doesn't kind of care about anything.
I have not slept, I have not eaten, I have hardly drank, I have water, and I'm stuck.
Well, I agree, but like we're kind of past that right now. Like I didn't want to. So hey, just for you to know the full context, Angelica. All night, I was telling her, let's turn off stream. Let's turn off stream. Let's not do this on stream.
You started
And every time,
you chose to.
and every time, I'm gonna put it on speakerphone so it's more fair. Anytime that I said that, she would grab it and refuse. And I'm like, okay. So she kept wanting to stream it.
I'm assuming that they were all just doing this for clout. Because if you didn't want to do it for clout, why wouldn't you just cut the stream? They're both pieces of trash, but I feel like your husband's a slightly bigger piece of trash. You almost got 9 figures between the stuff that y'all be doing over the last 5 years. It ain't good enough. You gotta be more money hungry. Gotta be more toxic on the internet. Crazy. That's gonna be it for this one, homies. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked the video. Follow me on the socials. And I'm out, homies. Peace.